I agree with you with two things.
And we have 5 minutes, gentlemen, so keep it short. Okay.
So the first thing I agree with you is that you cannot go and turn around the economy like a light switch. Correct. That is true. I've seen so many economies. I helped turn around the Greece economy, the Portugal, and the rest. So that's true. But what I still put you to task is we should make the right decision to give hope that actually we are getting there.
Absolutely.
So Kibaki made one single decision of free primary education.
Right.
And we rallied behind it. People talked about it. There was a very good will about it. So money was able to be mobilized from developing partners and came to finance education. It worked. The second thing that also you say that we can sell our nation. And for me, I can tell you I'm a serious patriot. I'm a serious patriot. The only thing is that when you live in a country and you talk about the issue of Singapore, Singapore used what is called best and brightest. Kim Wan-yung went and got the best and brightest to work in his government.
Correct.
If you ask in Kenya Kwanza, is it the best and brightest that is in that government? You can answer that question yourself. I won't say anything. Because the I've said it, I just say that Kim Wan-yung went for the best and brightest because Kim Wan-yung said a nation's prosperity is not inherited.
Correct.
It is built, it is made.
It is built.
And it is made by the people. Our greatest resource as Kenyans are us. Let me tell you, in this region, there's no one better than Kenyans in terms of education. There's no decision we can't make as a country. I know so many dignified people can make great decisions, but what's happening is that if you're a performer, you have a problem. You understand? If you're a performer, you have a problem. People want non-performers. You can go to the biggest institution in this world. You can say, Gabe, a professor with me, my qualification, I'm jobless. How would I be jobless with my qualification in a country like Kenya that needs this thing? There are people who need supervision university for PhD, masters, and the rest. But I was declared jobless by university because of politics. That thing to do with my performance, you understand? So if those things are still happening, are we using our best and brightest to further the economy? Now I'm doing business, isn't it? That's why I'm surviving. I cannot teach now because somebody has decided. So I would urge you to go and maybe, even if the president has your ears, and tell him, what is key here that we want to look at, he does not have the social capital Kibaki had. You know, when Kibaki came in, there was a lot of, this rainbow thing gave him some social capital. So there was no spending time to explain himself. He went to work. But unfortunately, because of how the election went to, this election, Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila came out with the issue of Azimio, which was supposed to unite people. Unfortunately, it failed terribly with the BBI. Therefore, the country was a bit divided when we went to the election. So that didn't give a lot of goodwill to the next president. But you see, when Kibaki was elected, it was a rainbow moment where all Kenyans came together to get their president. And that was a good thing that was with Kibaki. President William Ruto did not have this goodwill. So let him build this goodwill, reach out to the people, those who are with him, those who are not with him, unite Kenyans. It is from there that people can sell Kenya in social media.
But don't you think, Prof, that Kenyans are really united, but it only when it comes to politics that there's a problem?
Correct.
But that's what you can unite people politically, because if you make some statement by saying, I'll never be a friend of this or that, you understand? Then it is seen that you are doing it. For example, you've heard about the issue that the country is being colonialized, isn't it? You had the president had to talk about it in the interview, and he said that even if I appoint how many people from one community, the same people from the same community are still on the street. Okay. I don't think that was right. Let him ensure that there is equal division of job, and there's a formula even in the Constitution. If you just take the 22 CS and pick from each and community is one community represented, go to the PS, pick another 22. You go to the CAS and pick another 22. You'll find in the end that Kenyans' face is there. The formula is in the Constitution. Why are you wasting time by saying you'll appoint them depending on whom you are comfortable with?
Okay, way forward. You have the last remarks.
Yeah,
so wait
let me tell Prof. Today, allow me to teach Prof. on one thing. Prof. And this, I think, actually, we've gotten it wrong for so many times, and in many times. This time I made this comment in another broadcast, and I was telling people, the face of Kenya should not be